on a magnificent Monday afternoon. This is Teddy Bear, and welcome to Night Traxx Radio. And for those who yet to be experienced, we're about to get you experienced real quick, fast, in a hurry. Our long-awaited third studio album, it is finally here. The Edge, Lord have mercy. LiV Warfield is joining us today. Traxx is going to take you in every which way you can. It's definitely a beautiful experience. LiV, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me. Really. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's been a long time coming. I've been waiting a long time to get you on the show. And like they say, great things come to those who wait. And I wanted to ask you, what do you feel the difference is between working on this album, The Edge, from your 2018 or 2019 album, The Unexpected?
Well, The Unexpected came out in 2014.
14, ooh.
Right. Growth, I had to face a lot of stuff I didn't want to. And of course, I wanted to do an album around 2018, 2019. Something kept pushing me, there was just always something in the way of me not being able to do it. And I hadn't lived enough. I hadn't really found my voice enough. And the timing was right. The timing was right for this record. I got to grow a little bit and know my voice more, really know what I wanted to say, because I just didn't want to put something out just to be putting a record out, just to be putting music out. For me, everything for me is purposeful. And so this was right on time. There's a joy in this album. There's a pain in this album, but it's also, it's very pure, so it worked out. I'm so happy about this project. I haven't been this excited about any of my projects, any of them, except for this one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I really did it on my own. I did this all on my own, independently, as far as, getting an amazing team that I have. My band is extraordinary. I did a lot of the work. So I feel very proud of the work that I did. So, yeah.
Well, you've always been known as being a perfectionist, which I truly applaud you. And I appreciate that, because you never want to put out something that you are not completely satisfied with, because this is your baby. This is something that you put together. Something has your stamp of approval. And I want to take it a step further as far as being independent, being an independent artist. What does it mean to have that level of creative control, to control your music and how you see fit, how it should be distributed to the public to hear?
It's important. I think it's your DNA. It's what you want the people to know. I mean, everything I did, I stand by. There wasn't any, every decision was made by me and the band. Every decision was made by me, every creative decision down to the photos. I had to really think about the imagery and what I wanted to present. I think that's so important that you have that in your hands. I think for the first time I had it in my hands without all these influences, and not that the ones in the past weren't great or anything like that, but this is really me, and I'm so proud of that. And having that independence is important. It's a power. It's a confidence, and I think that's another thing why I feel like it comes off so beautifully, because there's a confidence there in me. Any other time, baby, I'd be hiding. I wouldn't be sing as much. I really wouldn't, and I discovered all these things about myself. I'm proud of in the discovery, because it was hard. It was not easy. It was hard. It was really, really hard for me. I really worked on this, and the band was extraordinary. The artists who I've worked with were extraordinary, especially Ryan Waters, J Mac, Marlon Patton. I have an amazing team of people who really believe in the vision. They're also putting themselves out there, like Teen and Ronlin. Like, we have an amazing team, and it's, I guess, when people say you find your tribe, your tribe will surround and be there with you and support you. I found my tribe, so I'm grateful for that.
Well, it definitely resonates through the entire album. And I also wanted to ask us, when I get her on, I wanted to ask her about this, because when I hear something stated like you just said about being able to be comfortable in your own skin, to find yourself, a lot of people will look at it, wait a minute, she's on stage, she exudes confidence. But then people don't understand there's always a flip side. Well, from the performer and actually learning how to gain that confidence and belief in oneself. How long did it take you to just say, you know what, I'm cool and I'm comfortable in my skin and I'm comfortable in who I am as a performer and also as a woman?
Well, to be honest with you, on stage, I felt like that's always been my comfort zone. On stage, it has always been a place where I could really show who I am comfortably. It's off stage for me. It's I- honestly, I'm super shy. I am. It's almost like I've wanted to bring LiV on stage home with me. That's kind of the thing where stage life for me is where I live. I'm happy. So off stage, if you want to say that off stage where I needed to feel comfortable in who I was in my own skin and that way, I'm still working on that. You know, I I feel like the stage is a vessel for me. Um, but off stage it's more difficult. The everyday life is really difficult, for me. Because I've talked about this openly. People follow me on Instagram. It's like the mental health of it all. Um, I even talk about that in my song Bloom of like I wanted to crawl out of my own skin so bad. I wanted to not be who I was off stage. You know, yeah, I'm just a shy person in general. So I had to work on that. I had to really pray about that. I had to really um, the music, this album really helped me find that. To be quite honest, I'm being really honest with you. This album really helped me find it. That it was okay. You know what I mean? To just be LiV, just girl, be Olivia. I'm Olivia. That's my birth name. It's a good girl. You're good. The stage is the extra added benefit for me to tell my stories, for me, for people to resonate with those stories, to rock with me, to cry with me, to love with me. Um, the stage has allowed me that, and I think God has allowed me that gift. You know,
I think it's huge for anyone to be that open to express as far as dealing with mental health, because it's always been quote unquote taboo in
right,
the African American community. They don't want
right,
to talk about it.
right.
We don't hear everything's fine. Just deal with it one on one.
Of
And you're
course,
sitting up here dealing with all these issues, all these emotions, and you don't know how to find a balance. And
that's right.
seeing that destroy a lot of good people.
That's
And
right.
I'm so proud of you that you have been able to live in your truth and
Hmm.
express that. It is a great help. What has it meant to you that you know that you've been able to touch so many people by living in your truth and letting them know, hey, this is what I go through. This is how I deal with things.
It means a lot to me. I have a lot of people come to me um, after the shows, and I love giving hugs. I love the transference of energy. It means a lot to me because, like you said, a lot of us have kept it so locked up. We can't even speak about it. We're afraid to talk about it. It is perceived to other people as being weak. No,
Right.
not at all in the least bit. I was just really fortunate that my mom had told me when I was younger. Now I still grew up in a very strict home, but the one thing that saved me is my mom made me write. She put a journal in my hands when I was 14. I was constantly writing, and even that is my saving grace now. I'm big on manifestation. I'm big on calling out into the universe and to God what I desire, what I want, what I feel. Um, yeah, I'm very big on that. I'm big on that because it kind of makes me emotional because a lot of us go through it. A lot of us
Yeah.
hide. We
Yeah.
hide from. Um, And for me, being a creative is the only way. It's like my saving grace. It's been the one thing that I found very late at 20 years old. to like when people come to my shows, they're like, okay, Liv, you have all this energy, you so explosive with energy. Well, maybe it's because all of that has been pent up inside of me for so long,
Yeah.
long, and it's just so much joy I have, a lot of it, a lot.
It sounds very therapeutic. It's
It
your
is.
writing and your performing is almost like a muse. It's a
Mm,
way of just letting everything out and being able to connect with
mm.
so many people on that level. What is that feeling knowing that you have everyone in the palm of your hands
Oh
in a
boy.
live performance and you're riding that wave? What is that feeling like?
Oh God. It's beautiful, really. By the time I'm done, my lashes have sweated off my face. By the time I'm done, I come up, I try to come dressed super nice. All the clothes are wet and soaked off and done because we have a good time. But I I I just want my shows where people have a good time and they release and they become one with the music. I've had an amazing journey in my life where I've had amazing mentors who have who have showed me the love of storytelling within music and performance, and that's big for me. I sing with my whole body. Um, and that's another thing too. It's I want people to be able to enjoy themselves with their whole body, and it is amazing to feel the rush. Usually I think this last tour I was on stage, but I was mostly in the crowd because I was running back and forth from the stage to the crowd to stage to the crowd. Because I love that transference of energy,
Right.
I love being one with people. You know what I mean? Um, the camera phones and the phones and stuff are amazing. It's beautiful a moment to capture, but I like to capture the stuff in my mind for the most part. I love a photographic memory. I love to be in the moment. I love to just be in the now. It's important because I missed it. I learned that too. I've missed a lot of blessings worried about rushing to the next. I've learned a lot about that, not enjoying our experience.
Right. It's like
Mhm.
the old adage, live for the moment,
That's right. That's right.
experience that moment
Yeah.
because you'll never be able to recapture it again. This new album, The Edge, 8 tracks. I was disappointed because I wanted more. Call me greedy, but that's just me.
Okay. Understood.
How many tracks actually did you do and didn't make it on the album?
There was probably about 4 or 5 tracks that didn't make it on the record.
Okay.
Um, I specifically wanted to do it 30, 34 minutes um, because I wanted people to go back and listen to it again. I wanted it to repeat effect. Um, I didn't want it to be too long. Um, this is just kind of what my energy was telling me to do at the moment right now. Maybe in the future I'll do, I don't know, an hour and a half album. I don't know. But right now I just needed the message to be clear. I just wanted it to have an ebb and flow um, of the journey that I've been on for the past 9 years to get to this point. Um, like I said, it's joyous, it's pure, it's honest, and I just wanted people to have a good time on this record. It's 34 minutes, so y'all can listen to it twice. Y'all can give that girl her streaming. But no, I wanted it to be good and people to listen to it a couple times rather than one time.
But like I said, great things come to those who wait. And the album is fantastic. Family, be sure to get the album. It is available as we speak. And to get
Yeah.
all the latest updates, make sure you stop by Liv's official website. That's LiV Warfield official.com. You can connect with her on Instagram,
Yes.
Facebook, Twitter,
Yes.
you name it, she's there. Now you're about to leave us and head over to England in November and get the
I
Jazz
am.
Cafe. Lord have
Yes.
mercy.
Yes. I got a European tour coming up in November. I'm super excited about it. We did this first test run in the States. Let me tell y'all, UK, Netherlands, y'all better get ready because baby, this band, they're ferocious. Um, and these cats. I thank my band, because a lot of these guys, I do have to talk about them, because these guys were very instrumental in making this record happen for me. We got it done in 6 months. And again, timing, again, frequency, again, the energy just went. And Ryan Waters wrote his tail off. So did J Mac, so did Marlon. I love my band family. And Red is, if people don't know Red will be with me, with me in Europe. So I'm excited about that. It's a show to see. It's a show to feel. We have a good time. We have a good time. We do.
You know, I really want to delve into something, and I want to come at it from this angle because, by you being a perfectionist, and I think a lot of these new artists or upcoming artists don't truly understand the amount of dedication and work it takes to perfect one's craft. I think we get so caught up in the glitz and glamour, and we forget about the essential part, which is the music. And that's one of the qualities that I truly love and respect about you, because you take this seriously. You've had mentors who take this seriously.
Yes.
This is they have sacrificed a lot of themselves in their personal lives.
Yes.
Because music speaks to them. It has become a part of them. And I see that in you. The music has become a part of you. And I wanted to know from you, how has music helped you? How has music saved you? How has music gotten you through the times where things didn't seem so right?
Yeah. We don't have enough time during this radio station to let you know how much music has saved my life. It has saved my life time after time after time after time again. It's like a sacrifice. Let me not say sacrifice. It is an unconditional love that I have for this. It is a calling that I cannot deny. I've tried to quit numerous times. I've tried to stop numerous times, but God and whatever vessel that's channeling me, that pulls me every time, catches me right when I fall. It's kind of like, that's really kind of the importance of Edge, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I've lived my life so much on the good and the bad. And this album very much encompasses both sides of that. And I'm grateful for every mentor who has saw something in me when I decided to even just let it go, to stop. And it wasn't because of, oh, Liv, you're a great performer. It's none of that. It was more so maybe because they saw how much it lit me up, how much it made me, how they could see me when I couldn't see myself. That's how I got saved by music. When I couldn't see myself, it was more like, okay, just being around it. You know, I can talk about Prince in a way. When I'm going to Paisley Park makes me feel like that. It made me feel like a safe space. It made me feel like I can do music 24/7, 365 days a week. And it was home, you know? So music is constantly saving my life. You know, it's been 9 years since the unexpected to this record. Again, I didn't even know how I was going to even get to this point. I didn't have money like that. I don't have money like that to do a record. People don't go into the studio as much as they often do with full band. You know, music was constantly saving me, and I owe myself to it. You know, my mom always says, you know, we only have this one time around in life. This one time around, you know, you can't go back and correct, but moving forward, you know what I mean? You could do what you can moving forward. So moving forward, I constantly just want to create, you know, that's all. I just want to create.
Oh, my love, you are definitely living your truth. And again, I am so thoroughly proud of you. I am
Thank you.
impressed with your growth. This album, excuse my French, kicks ass from the beginning, from the beginning to end. It totally rocks out. It's very therapeutic, and I am so impressed that you have had the ability to show such a level of transparency in
Thank
your
you.
music. That
Thank
shows growth as an
Thank you.
artist. Now,
Thank
what you need to do after you get off this European tour and knocking their socks off, you need to come to Houston.
I'm working on that.
You need to come to Houston to perform. We would love to have you down here.
I would love that. I know I've gotten a lot of messages. People gonna come get me. If I don't get down south, I'm gonna get to Dallas or Houston, Atlanta. I'm like working on that. I'm working. I'm doing my best. Definitely.
Man, because we're ready for a LiV Warfield experience. Lord have mercy. Family, again, be sure to get the new album, The Edge, available as we speak on all media outlets. And again, to get all the latest updates, let your finger do the walking. Stop by LiV's official website. That's at LiVWarfieldOfficial.com. Get all the ticket information. She'll be in Europe. Yeah, she'll be in England November 1st, UK, the Jazz Cafe. Get ready to get your fish and chips on. There it is.
Did you get your vinyl?
I got it. I got to get it on vinyl.
Come on now. Let me tell you, these sold me out. Well, they almost sold me out when I did Blues Alley.
Really?
Oh my God, yes. So thank y'all for supporting. It means a lot to me when y'all get the vinyl, you know. So
oh, we got some people saying they want a sign. They want a signed copy.
I got you. Just make sure you come to the shows, and I'll sign them.
You got to come to the shows, family, to get a signed copy. Got to do. But you know what I will do personally? I will buy 10 copies myself and give them away as prizes to the audiences. This is what I got to do. Got to show love to everybody. My queen, this is your home. Whatever you need, don't hesitate to let me know. We got you. We love you. More importantly, we respect you. You keep doing what you need to do and making people happy and blessing people with your music, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your support. It means a lot. Thank you.
And Mr. P is very proud of you. I know he is. I know he is.
Thank you.
God bless. The one and only LiV Warfield here on Night Traxx Radio. Lord have mercy. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and allowing the teddy bear to help you tune out all the negativity. Man, it's been a beautiful experience. I know a lot of people out there are dealing with the flu. I happen to be one of them, but we here. Got to make you happy because I've seen the need and looking to fill all these needs. Got to bring some therapeutic music. Again, get LiV's new album, The Edge. Fantastic album from the beginning to end. And one of my favorite songs on the album is Bloom. You got to check it out. It is available as we speak. And again, to get all the ticket information on her upcoming European tour, just stop by her website. You'll be able to connect and see what's going on. That is important, and you have to make sure that we support great music. And to get all latest updates, hey, make sure, for those who tuned in late and you missed the interview, no need to fear. We got you covered. Be sure to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can watch the interview in its entirety. It's at Night Traxx with 2 X's. That's Night Traxx Music Podcast. That's on YouTube. Also, we're on TikTok, same thing, Night Traxx Radio, and also on Instagram. So many websites now. On Instagram for Night Traxx, on Night Traxx Radio, and also, of course, on Facebook with the same handle. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. We'll be back live on the air on October the 5th. Yeah, we got some more music for you. The legendary. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to even tell you. I'm going to keep it a secret. I'll just say this. You know, whatever we bring is going to be what you want. I promise you. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in and allowing everyone to tune out all this negativity. Without you, there's no me, and definitely no Night Traxx. So as in always, keep it soulful here on Night Traxx Radio. God bless.